Hey Bunnies, for today's video we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. For this get ready with me, what we're going to be doing, again since my makeup is already done, is my hair, and we're going to be talking about Naked Sunday Full Frontal, which was this past Sunday, June 3rd, and it was literally my very first public event. You know, I've had dinner parties and kickbacks and stuff like that, but it was my first time actually getting a space and bartender and all that good stuff for other people other than family. Okay, whatever. Okay, all right. So as we're chit-chatting about Naked Sunday, we're going to be taming this beast of a wig that I have right here. And I did get this wig from my local beauty supply store. I paid $400 for it. It's 100% Brazilian hair in lengths 20 to 22 inches. It is a true 20 to 22 because it does have that nice little layer thing going for it. They call it damn, I'm gonna get the box and put the info because it's all the way back there. I wasn't even thinking about that. But it's I think it's Brazilian curly. I think that's what they call it, or Bohemian curl, something like that. Natural black. It did come plucked and all that stuff. I cut the lace all the way back here, whatever. So how I'm going to be doing my hair right now is how I did it for Naked Sunday Full Frontal. This is pretty much how my makeup was for the event. Really, just a nice simple glam. And then this is the shirt that I actually wore. It has me on the little boob part, and on the back it says Naked Sunday. Okay. And then you can purchase this shirt if you want. This is a men's XXX, and I wore it as a dress with just biker shorts underneath and my Vans, and I thought I was hella cute. All right. So for my hair, what I normally do, and then this is how I did my hair for the event as well. I did this 2 days prior. I did this the Friday night. Yeah, the Friday night. The event was Sunday. So 2 days prior to, doing whatever, I did this, and everything lasted. And then the Monday is when I brushed out all the curls, and this is what you have right now, which isn't horrible, but we're going to fix her up a little bit. All right. So the first thing I do is section it in dos. And it is a whole lace wig, so there's lace in the back, the sides, the front, all that good stuff. Yes. And I'm going to take my spray bottle and just wet my whole hair. Okay, so as I'm doing this, let us talk Naked Sunday. Oh my gosh, water is getting everywhere. All right, so like I said, the event was this past Sunday, June 3rd. It was me, my two girlfriends, Penny and Dee Marie. They've both been on previous Naked Sunday videos, and I thought they were, the perfect two to kick off for my very first event. It was at this location called Studio 510. I've been to multiple events there. I had my mom's 50th birthday dinner party there, and I have recommended that place to a bunch of my friends who wanted to either have a baby shower or a fashion show or whatever the case is. It's a really dope spot. It's a loft type studio space. The owner is really cool, Jimmy. Yeah, and you can do pretty much whatever you want. Of course I had an open bar. I only charged $10 for tickets for everybody to get in because I wanted everybody to be able to come and enjoy themselves and just have fun, have a nice grown-up conversation while networking. All in all, at the end of the day, it ended up being more of a networking event, and that's what I'm going to start calling it, a networking event. And then toward the end is when we have the discussion on whatever the topic is. I had two vendors because the space was small and I wanted it to be a very intimate gathering. I had two vendors and everybody loved them. The first one was R&D Self-Defense. She got there first, and she sold self-defense products. So that's pepper sprays, stun guns, knuckle rings. She even had kinky handcuffs and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really cool. Everybody loved her. She had pen knives. The pen knife was so popular. The pen actually worked. For one of the giveaways we did, one of the girls, one of the sponsors, Curvilicious Her. It's a group of curvy models. It's a modeling agency for curvy girls. They're all super sweet, super nice. And they gave away 2 calendars, and the face of Curvilicious Her actually signed the 2 calendars with her pen knife. It was crazy. All right. So yeah, that was R&D Self-Defense. The second vendor was Kimmy's Playthings. So the owner's name is Kimmy Lavage, and she came with all her sex toys, her edible brownies and chocolates and popcorn and all that stuff, and that was a hit. Like, everybody was going crazy for the brownies. She of course had her dildos, her vibrators, and you guys know Kimmy from my what was the video? My first anal experience. That's Kimmy. She has her own line of sex toys and, you know, all that good stuff. And she came through and did her thing, and it was cool. The bar was by Fantasy Drinks 954. And when I tell you, they were so good. Like, the drinks were so good. And then she put little fruits and stuff. She came with shots. Now, it wasn't like, of course you had the regular shot line, but she had these penises that were actual shot thingies. So she'd put the drink inside the penis and then you had to shoot it in your mouth. It was the funniest thing. I didn't do it, but I saw the other girls doing it, and it was just fun. Okay, so those are the 3 people that I had there. My DJ was a female DJ, of course, all girl, everything, the whiskey chick. And when I told her the vibe that I wanted, she was like, okay, done. And she kept that vibe going the whole night. It was so good. It was so chill. It was just so perfect for the very first one. It, like, everything just went so well. Like, granted, there were some people who came late, but it wasn't a big issue, you know? It didn't hinder anything. I had a poet. Oh my God, how do I forget the poet? Her name is The Real Holidays on Instagram. She did 2 poems, one more erotic than the other, and everybody loved her. She was amazing. She's so chill. Her voice was amazing. Man. I really don't know how I'm gonna top the next one. But yeah, so this is the hair completely saturated. You can see the difference on both sides. So this is what it looked like Friday night, and then I woke up and it was just, you know, perfect for that entire weekend. Okay, so this side is completely soaked. I think I'm gonna style this side, and then so you can see the like the real difference between the two. Okay, so yeah, back to the event. So I had a bunch of my friends come through. I had girls who, this one group of girls, hood girls and good girls. Oh my goodness, I love me some hood girl. I love me some good girl. They are 2 gorgeous girls, 2 chocolate girls who have a podcast, and they also do live streams on Instagram, Facebook, and there's another one that I cannot remember right now. But they do their podcast, I think, on Fridays, and it uploads to SoundCloud. I'll make sure I leave, like, if I remember, I'll try to leave everybody's links in the description bar so you can check out everybody if you were not able to make it, or even if you were there, you know, if you want to follow up with them or whatever. So yeah, they came through. I had a couple model friends come through. I had some designer friends come through. Like, it was really, really nice. It was a nice blend of people, like a different group, a different genre. I can't find the correct words, but it was just a nice mix of people. Like, it was just beautiful. The conversation was flowing from we sat down and the camera started rolling. Like, the conversation was just there, just popping. Like, I expected, here's how I wanted it to go, right? I expected that conversation, that video, to only run for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. You know how long we sat there and talked? Over an hour. Okay, I had to be like, all right, we need to wrap it up now, because listen, girl. All right, so after I completely saturate the hair, I take my leave-in conditioner, which is my olive oil, Olive Miracle by African Pride, and I take just a little bit of that, not too much, because, you know, the curls need to maintain the moisture and all that stuff without like drying out and whatever. So I take that and then I just run it through the hair. Now with this wig, there was some, you know, shedding, but nothing like too crazy at all. It's cool. It's a cool wig. Yes. So during the conversation, right? things did get a little bit heated, and the room was divided between the girls, or the people who were opposed to threesomes, and the people who were for threesomes, the people who didn't mind. And in both groups you had married women, and it was just so crazy to me. And then another reason why this topic went so good with the people that I chose to be on the panel with me, which is Penny and Dee Marie, is that Penny has had multiple threesomes and Dee Marie has never had a threesome. They're both kind of in relationships, but kind of not in relationships. They're more, I don't want to put their business out there, but it's kind of already out there. I don't know. I can't. Like Dee Marie says she's in more of an open relationship. Penny kind of said the same thing too. So yeah, they're with someone, but they're not with someone, but they're definitely with someone, you know? Yeah, so don't try to look them. Okay, but yeah, anyways, but it was so good. I had one of my friends actually in the audience who was there telling her story about being in a polyamorous relationship, and I thought that was like just so dope, the way she was just so open and able to talk and, you know, give her point of view and everything and whatever. It did start to get a little bit judgy, and I will say we did try to rein that in. It was around that time where I was like, all right, we probably should have wrapped this up, because I don't want you to come to my events knowing the topic that it is, you know, all that stuff. And yes, give your opinion. Yes, share your ideas, share your thoughts, because that is what I want. But do not judge another person based on what they choose to do with their life or their relationship. Okay? Because just because you do something a certain way and by the public's eyes or standards or whatever, that is what you're supposed to do. Just because somebody does it different, you're gonna be out here judging folks. I promise you, they're looking at you like you're a square. Like you're a square. You're boring as fuck. And then and then I don't even want to say that either, because that's them. You don't want to be judged. Don't judge them. Don't judge people. Live your life. Try to see other people's perspectives and their points of views. Okay? Okay. All right, so after I put my leave-in, I put a little bit of mousse just to keep the curl. This is the Tresemme Flawless Curls Extra Hold Mousse Curl Care. This is it right here. It doesn't give it this hard, crunchy feeling. It actually keeps it maintains its softness. You know, you do feel the firmness. You do see the curl control, the curl hold. And then like that much. And then just like scrunch it. Scrunch it in the hair. Scrunch it in the hair. And that's gonna hold your curls. Now, I do think if you were to get like the wrap foam, like from Lotta Body or one of those companies there, that could work as well. That would probably give an even softer hold. But yeah, so this is what the curls look like in the end. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Compared to it in its natural state, pretty much brushed out. It's so dry over here, like a Sahara and then an oasis. So yeah, that's my curly hair routine. So let us continue with this chit chat, shall we? What else happened at Naked Sunday? I do want to say that there was a little bit of a love connection there, you know, and there were lots of single people. There were lots of people who were in relationships. There was another topic, not just the polyamory, but they were saying, oh, if I'm going to be with a girl, why am I going to be with a girl who looks like a guy? And apparently there was a girl who got pretty upset about that, because she was there with her very stud girlfriend, and she made the point that they can wear the baggiest clothes and the biggest hats or whatever the case is, the longest dreads, but when you take off their clothes, they have some of the best bodies. They are still women. They still have curves. They still have breasts. They still have a vagina. They still have everything that you desire from a woman. They just choose to cover or adorn themselves differently. And that was an amazing point. And I wish she was further in the front, or was even more vocal. I wish she was. I would have loved to have more of a conversation with her, because I am one of those people who do prefer a girlier girl. I have never been with a more masculine or androgynous female, you know? So I would have loved to hear more from her, but she was kind of being drowned out by the other girls who were in the front, you know, trying to get their points across. But all in all, I think it was a very good night. I think a good amount of connections were made. I am definitely, I'm gonna do it again for sure. I created a Facebook page and everything, because we only had the Instagram. And then as I was about to upload the pictures, I'm like, where are these pictures gonna go? Because I don't necessarily want them, you know, on my TheFourFiveFour. I mean, I wouldn't mind them on the TheFourFiveFour profile, but I want for people who to just want to know more about the event itself, instead of having to dig through my hundreds and hundreds of posts to find it, you know. So I did create a separate Facebook to go with the Instagram page, and I will link those below. Oh my god, this water is getting everywhere. I will say, when I was doing this, I did it in the shower. I have a detachable shower head, so all I did was just flip my head upside down and just wet like towards the ends, and then just like damp the top with my fingers in the sink. But this is getting everywhere. But yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed myself fully. The only things I did not, okay, here's what I did not get to do at Naked Sunday. I did not get to do my Snapchat geo filter. I made one months in advance, right? But I forgot to put it on Snapchat. And then when I was doing it, because I thought you could just upload whatever, unless you can, and I just did not think to figure it out beforehand. I actually did it the day off. And when I went to the Snapchat app, it was giving me like pre-made templates. And then when I tried to make my own from the blank canvas designer thingy, it wasn't giving me the option to upload an image. Then I figured out that I could make a lens, you know, like with the dog ears and the cat ears or whatever the case is. So I was like, oh shit, yeah, I could do the dog ear one, because that's like literally my favorite filter, and do it and put Naked Sunday, whatever. But by the time I got around to do it, which was literally a couple minutes before Naked Sunday was supposed to start at 5, it gave me like a 2-hour thingy. Like it would, the earliest it would have been was 7, and Naked Sunday was supposed to be done at 8. So I'm like, what would be the point if everybody's already gonna be there at 7 o'clock to announce and be like, oh yeah, we have a filter? It's like way too late in the game, right? Or should I have just done it? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I should have just done it. Because we did stay until like 10 o'clock. So it probably wouldn't have been, I don't know. But at least now I know for the next one that, you know, to be a little bit more oh, and also I have to make sure that I have bottles of water, because here's the thing, because with Naked Sunday, it's all about drinking, you know? So when I hired Fantasy Drinks 954 to come and be the bartender and make all the drinks, I wasn't even thinking that, yo, Lori, there might be some people who just don't drink. And funny enough, there were some people there who do not drink or did not drink. So they were just there. We did end up going to the store nearby and getting a couple of bottles of water, but you know, it would have been nice for waters to be there. So what I'll probably do is get like the mini bottles of water and do like custom labels on them. Good idea. That is what I'm gonna do. So I need to do my Snapchat geo filter. I need to do the mini bottles of water with the custom labels. What else? I don't know. What else would I change? I'd probably a bigger venue for the next one. I think the second one I might keep at the same venue for the second one, but I think I might end up going to a bigger venue. I don't know. I have one place in mind that I'm thinking of, but yeah, we'll see though. And then I don't know, like, and then when it was done, everybody's like, "Ooh, when's the next one? When's the next one?" I'm like, "Next year." They're like, "No, it has to be sooner." So the next one is either gonna be in 3 months, which is September, which I don't think September is, to me, September seems like too soon because I literally just finished. I don't want it to be seem rushed. You know, I want everything to be perfect. Like for this one, for June, I announced that I was going to do it, I think in April. March, the beginning of April, I think I announced I was going to do this. And I had like, you know, a good couple months to like get everything together and make sure that it was exactly how I wanted it. And plus I had that Instagram page from December, I think, of 2017. So I kind of, you know, was putting the feelers out there and whatever already. And now that this one is already done, I'm thinking probably December for the next one. And then I got the idea because we did have male participation, but it wasn't as much as I would have liked. And that's again mainly because the girls were so much more vocal than the guys were, you know? So the idea is to have battle of the sexes, guys versus girls. And then I think I already have the topic that I want to do for this guys versus girls. And me and Dee Marie, we actually did a video on it, and I think that's what I'm gonna do for the battle of the sexes video. Oh, we did giveaways. We had giveaways at the event. The first 2 giveaways were calendars from Curvilicious Her, which I said earlier, and the face of Curvilicious Her, the model, did sign both calendars, so that was cool. That was a surprise giveaway because that wasn't even planned. That was like last minute. She was like, "Ooh, I want a giveaway," you know? All right, so that was that. The next giveaway was from R&D Self Defense, and she gave away, I think, a pepper spray, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. And then the next giveaway, the third giveaway, was from Kimmy Lavage, and I still don't know what she gave away. It could have been a toy. I didn't check. I was just so excited. I was like, all right, what do you want to do? So yeah, so Kimmy gave something away, and of course I gave something away. And what I gave away was one of the hats from my site, some of my merch, and it's, what side am I doing? This side? Anyways, I gave away merch, my hat, and it says instructor. It's like a sex position. The stick figure is in a sex position, and it says instructor. It's a baseball hat. I gave away some lingerie that I had. No, I did not wear the lingerie. I've never tried on the lingerie at all. It's brand new, like fresh. So yeah, gave away lingerie. And I gave away flavored condoms. The flavored condoms that me and Penny did the video on, tasting flavored condoms. I gave those away as well. And yeah, and then at the end, Studio 1812, I didn't even plug them. Studio 1812, they recorded everything for me, the filming, the pictures, everything. They gave away a photo shoot. And that was really sweet because that was like super last minute as well. While I was wrapping up and on the mic, he comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, let's give away a photo shoot." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah." So yeah, somebody got a photo shoot, somebody got probably a sex toy or edibles, could be edibles. I know I got some edibles, yo. Thankfully, I didn't end up being paranoid. I didn't end up crying on the kitchen floor. So that was a good thing. I actually got some sleep, some well-deserved sleep. It was pretty good. And then, what else? What else did I say? Calendars got given away. Yeah. But this is my hair at the end of everything. You can see the ends are nice and moist. And then this side is a little bit drier than this side now because I've been, you know, doing one side at a time. And you can see it kind of expands a little bit. But the curls are still intact. Still very pretty. But this is my curly hair routine, basically, in a nutshell. And then how I wore it for Naked Sunday. I had this side flipped over like that. Because with curly hair, I feel like it has to be a side part. Even though that center part was looking kind of cute though. That center part was looking kind of cute. That is kind of cute. But this is how I had it for Naked Sunday on the side. Because it's curly hair. And curly hair. The little baby hairs. But yeah. That's how I had it for Naked Sunday full frontal. I think, did I have a tuck behind my ear? I don't think I did. But we're going to tuck it a little bit. But yeah, this was it. I had the most fun at Naked Sunday full frontal. I don't know about anybody else. I had the most fun. I literally went on Snapchat and Insta story and I saw all the videos of me and what I was doing, and I don't remember half of that, and I woke up without a hangover and I enjoyed myself fully, and I will definitely be doing it again, I think in December. What else I wanted to do with Naked Sunday full frontal? I wanted to have a party. A lingerie party. Yeah. But not like, you know, them regular basic ratchet, you know, type of lingerie parties. I wanted to be like super exclusive. Ladies have to wear lingerie, men have to wear suits type of thing. Ladies get in free, guys have to pay like, you know, whatever to get in. If you don't have a pass or invite or a ticket or whatever, you can't get in. There wouldn't be any video. It would mainly be pictures. So like as you're going in, I'd have like, you know, backdrop, pictures. I would just have to find like a super dope location. That's the only thing. I don't want it to, I don't know if I want it to be more like an industrial type of vibe location or like a big old mansion. I don't know, but I do know if anybody takes this idea, I don't care because I stole it from somebody else too. It's just about who does it better, right? Right. But definitely for sure, I'm going to do another Naked Sunday full frontal, you know, networking event and YouTube filming discussion type of thing at the end of it. And I had, again, so much fun. Thank you to everybody who came out. If you missed it, you really missed it. Like, you really missed it. You really missed it. I had people come who I didn't expect to come, who I didn't think were going to come or who were going to make it. It was a peaceful night. I call this a success. And if you want to come to the next one, make sure you follow Naked Sunday full frontal on Instagram, on Facebook. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook, and all that good stuff. I hope you guys liked this chit chat. Get ready with moi. Until next time, I was going to say peace sign and kissy face. Is that my outro? Peace sign. This is how long I haven't filmed. I don't remember what my outro is. Okay, bunnies. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye. I'm so excited.